illness, and that's what I do for a living.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Moving on to the second question, and it's just, why are you choosing to run?
Choosing to run to help end some of the not non-disclosure agreements, but the lack of transparency within the municipality, to bring the community back into being involved and connected with their councillors, with the mayor, with their citizen groups, keeping everybody informed and giving everybody a voice at the table. I only since amalgamation have found a voice, and that's only because of a gas plant that moved into my backyard, which put me out of my comfort zone and moved me forward into public speaking more and organization and working my way through. I've never been a counselor. I've never been a mayor, but my goal is to definitely be there for the people, to bring forward their concerns and to work my hardest to succeed in making our community stronger by actually amalgamating us and not having pockets that still think back in the old ways, that Sackville is Sackville, Dorchester's Dorchester, and the LSDs are the LSDs. So unification and transparency, open communication, those are very important to me, and I think they're important to the citizens that I'll be representing if they vote for me.
All right, and we'll move on to the last question here now, and it might give you more time to talk on those topics. And it's just, if they do choose to elect you as mayor, what do you hope to accomplish with your tenure?
Actually, I have so many things on my plate that I would like to change, but I have to target a few. I think we definitely need to look into the fire department issues and get that straightened away as priority number one. I think we need to maintain open communication with all members, and we are limited with how much we can find out about the Montana report, but if there's a framework there, we need to start to implement it. The new study that's going through, I think we need to share all of the suggestions, ideas, and any other information that comes forward that is not protected by the rights of privacy with our community. There's a lot of fear out there for that simple reason. There's not been any communication. We don't know what exactly is taking place. We just know that we're operating at less than 40%. That's not a good feeling if you live, especially where I'm at. Another thing that I find is my elephant in the room is the gas plant. I know that I'm limited. We all are limited because it's a provincial project dealing with a Crown Corporation and a U.S. multinational. But that doesn't mean we have to be quiet about it. That doesn't mean we have to accept everything that's coming down the road. We can definitely push back. We can organize the community, which we have a wonderful set of groups, PSEC, Stop the Tantramar Gas Plant, Seniors for Climate. There are numerous other voices that are being heard. And now this project is having baby projects in PEI and Nova Scotia. So the movement's getting bigger. There's more Atlantic involvement. So those are my two issues. I want to do what I can for openness, communication, and transparency, and to make Tantramar a place where everybody feels heard.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sitting down today, Terry. I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming election.
Thank you, Mike. Have a wonderful day.
As always, head to chmafm.com to follow these and other stories from your community. And be sure to check out our Tantramar Election 2026 page to find the rest of our candidate interviews. And if you have any news, tips, or ideas, email news@chmafm.com. I'm Mike Robar with your local CHMA news from Tantramar.
Is it on or?
Yes, it's on.
This is Constable Roy for the Sackville RCMP. You are listening to CHMA.
Yes, great, thanks.
That was fun.
And here is your CHMA Atlantic update. New Brunswick's English Language Health Authority is looking to double its number of full-time sexual assault nurse examiners. Horizon Health Network says it's looking to hire nearly a dozen more forensic nurse examiners, up from the existing 9.5 full-timers. The funding comes nearly 4 years after examiners weren't available at a Fredericton hospital when a woman came in seeking an exam. The clinical director of the Nurse Examiner program, Amanda Hunt, says the new positions mark a major expansion. The commander of a New Brunswick military base says expansion plans present both challenges and opportunities for the local population. Prime Minister Mark Carney announced more than $1 billion in new spending at Base Gagetown last month. Colonel Paul Williams says that includes building new on-base training infrastructure built for modern equipment. He says the base is also planning to build apartment buildings and some single-family homes for the 2,000 soldiers being posted there over the next decade. Former Liberal MP Jenica Atwin is running for mayor of Fredericton. Atwin says she wants to leverage her connections and experience to help her neighbours. She made history in 2019 as the first Green MP from Atlantic Canada before crossing to the Liberals. Atwin is up against longtime City Councillor Steve Hicks and retired construction worker John Reid. The Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia is giving out $1.25 million in grants this year. The foundation says the 67 grants across the province aim to help with access to care and support. The foundation's president, Star Cunningham, says the grants are aiming at building community connections. Cunningham says she wants to remove the stigma that still exists when it comes to talking about mental health. Safety NL is reminding drivers to watch out for motorcycles and e-bikes with warmer weather in the forecast. Safety NL instructor Darren Dunphy says bikes aren't as noticeable on the road as other vehicles. He says scanning quickly isn't enough for the brain to register what you saw on the road. Dunphy says people should take 4 to 6 seconds before pulling into traffic. And that has been your CHMA Atlantic Update.
This is Emma. You're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM, the voice of the marshes.
And now for the weather. Today we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 17 and a UV index of 6 or high. In the night, clear skies with increasing cloudiness after midnight, then 30% chance of showers before morning and a low of +2. On Wednesday, April 29th, cloudy with a high of 12, then clearing in the night with a low of +4. On Thursday, April 30th, a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 15, and then showers in the night with a low of 6. On Friday, May 1st, a mix of sun and cloud with a 60% chance of showers and a high of 15, and then showers in the night with a low of 6. On Saturday, May 2nd, showers with a high of 7, and then in the night, cloudy with a 60% chance of showers and a low of +3. Finally, on Sunday, May 3rd, showers with a high of 7. And that has been the weather.
Hi, this is Rosa, and you're listening to CHMA, Voice of the Marshes.
And here's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update.
Last night in the NHL playoffs, the Pittsburgh Penguins defend the Igloo and stave off elimination in their first round series against the Philadelphia Flyers. Penguins win 3-2, but it does mean that Philadelphia still maintains a 3-2 advantage in the best of 7 series. Out west, it was the Vegas Golden Knights in overtime. Shea Theodore scores the winner with just a couple minutes left in the first overtime. Knights win 5-4 over the Utah Mammoth, tying up that series at 2 games apiece. NBA action, the number 8 seeded Orlando Magic put the Detroit Pistons, the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, on the brink of elimination with a 94-88 home win. Magically, that series 3-1. It was the Oklahoma City Thunder making the sun go down in Phoenix. 131-122 victory for OKC means the Phoenix Suns are done for the season. And it took a Nikola Jokic half-court heave at the end of the first half to give the Denver Chicken Nuggets a 9-point lead going into the break that they held on to. And the Nuggets, they keep their postseason hopes alive with a 125-113 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. That series moves back to Minnesota with the Wolves up 3-2. And finally, in Major League Baseball yesterday, just a small slate. The Toronto Blue Jays, they lose at home to the Boston Red Sox, a 5-0 shutout in downtown Toronto. It was the Tampa Bay Rays coming back to beat the Guardians 3-2. Pittsburgh Pirates give up a 2-run lead, and the top of the ninth, they lose to visiting Cardinals 4-2 final there. It was the Twins all over the Mariners, 11-4 final in that one. The White Sox come back to beat the Angels at Great American Ballpark in Chicago. It was the Yankees with a 4-2 victory over the Texas Rangers on the road. Your San Diego Padres, they defeat the visiting Chicago Cubs 9-7, and 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth had the Los Angeles Dodgers defeat the Miami Marlins 5-4.
And that's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update. Please be sure to check out Brian's show on Mondays at 8:30 a.m. for more sports commentary.
こんにちは、私は彩香です。日本出身です。あなたは CHMA を聞いています。楽しんで。
And here's your CHMA Atlantic update. Police in Halifax say 3 people were killed Saturday in a structure fire in Lower Sackville. RCMP say first responders arrived at the residence just before 4 a.m. They say officers tried to get into the home right away, but the smoke was too intense. Fire crews began dousing the flames and got into the home, where they found 3 adults, a 43-year-old man, a 38-year-old woman, and a 73-year-old woman. First responders tried to revive them, but they succumbed to their injuries. Newfoundland and Labrador's health authority says slowdowns are expected as it rolls out a new electronic information system. NL Health Services began the Core Care System launch yesterday morning. The authority says no appointments will be canceled and healthcare services will continue as normal. Core Care's phased launch allows for time to accommodate slowdowns as physicians and staff learn the new system. A business owner in eastern Newfoundland says the stormy weather this winter and spring has been costly. Claudia Fimbray says snow days and repeated cancellations have been hard on catering operations at Mamacita's, Mexican Kitchen, and Latin Market. She says staff worked hard this week to prepare for a catered event on Friday that was ultimately canceled because of the overnight storm. Mamacita's operation at St. John's International Airport also closed early or didn't open at all 40 times since December because of flight cancellations. A bus company serving New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI is looking to introduce what it calls dynamic pricing. A notice published by the New Brunswick Energy and Utilities Board says Maritime Bus wants to maintain its existing base rates for tickets purchased at least 48 hours before departure. However, the company wants to hike fares up by up to 35% for tickets bought closer to departure. The company runs 20 routes that link communities across the Maritimes. And that has been your CHMA Atlantic Update.
And that was your CHMA News. Please visit www.chmafm.com for more news and to sign up for our email newsletter. Funding is provided by our monthly sustainers, the Community Radio Fund of Canada, and the Municipality of Tantgimar's Community Development Grant. If you have a story idea or would like to include an announcement, please write us at news@chmafm.com.
You're tuned to CHMA 106.9 FM. I'm Brian Nielsen. Check out Selective Memory, 7 p.m. Tuesdays.
You are listening to CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick, Voice of the Marshes. I'm Maya Noel, and this is the Late Morning Show. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning because the weather is getting better. We're going to jump into some music first up with Dana Sipos and Gemstone, and then we're going to hear from Tueo with Sunshine Lady. Enjoy.
Find you glowing. You're a gemstone with a blue blood river furrowed running through your mountain. When you sit by the riverside, do you lose the edges of your mind? Who doesn't love to watch their body take flight by the light of the yellow moon. Swoon for the trickster, and again for the hummer. Wrap the golden towel of summer around your feet. Feel the heart of the river bed beat. Are you a dreamer? Are you a dreamer? Are you a dreamer? Teeming at the seams for the lives that could have been. Lying in a puddle of your own. Ear to the ground, to the grindstone. Trying your hand to make a home. Building that home of grass and sea. So the winds can whisper through. And if you've got to pack up and leave, you can carry it with you. Ooh. When they crack you open, do they find you glowing? It's a salt mine with a fault line tracing from the cage of your ribs to your low spine. Wind is waiting at my door once more, mapping out a route of the stars. When your midday muse has the Monday blues, honey, you ain't getting very far. So hang a clove in the doorway. The mourners are already sad, or hang by the fire and have it your way. Mourners aren't having any night. Are you a dreamer? Are you a dreamer? Are you a dreaming?
Every day now, I'm trying to be where the sun and the rock you want me to be. And sometimes I fail, you know that I'm sorry, 'cause you give me joy and everything more than I need. Oh, sunshine lady. It's a chance to live with you, my sunshine girl. I will never trade my life, sunshine lady. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a sunshine man. Nowadays sometimes I get worried. I feel alone, weak and truly insecure. Pick me up in pieces, bring me back on my feet. Only you can cheer me up and bring the best out of me. Yeah. Oh, it's a joy to know you're my sunshine lady. Such a chance to live with you, my sunshine girl. I will never trade my life, sunshine lady. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a sunshine man, like a sunshine man. Oh, it's a joy to know you're my sunshine lady. Yeah, such a chance to live with you, sunshine girl. I will never, never trade my life, sunshine lady. Oh, you make me feel, yeah, you make me feel, you make me feel like a sunshine man, like a sunshine man, like a sunshine man, like a sunshine man.
That was Tuweo with Sunshine Lady on CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick, voice of the marshes. I'm Maya Noel, and you are listening to The Late Morning Show, and we also heard Gemstone by Dana Sipos. Next up, we have the Womack Sisters with You Went Away Too Long, and then we also have Beverly Glenn Copeland and Elizabeth Glenn Copeland with Harbor at Hotel 2 Tango.
Don't you know that you're the best, shining out above the rest? Don't you know that you're the quest my heart was seeking? Don't you know that you're the deep, where water, earth, and fire meet? Don't you know that where you sleep, life's laughing, weeping? You're my harbor, my rainbow, my promise of tomorrow, and my heart aches when your tears flow. But then spring breaks, and that's all I know.
Don't you know that you're the best, shining out above the rest? Don't you know that you're the quest my heart was seeking? Don't you know that you're the deep, where water, earth, and fire meet? Don't you know that where you sleep, life's laughing, weeping? You're my harbor, you're my rainbow, my promise of a shining new tomorrow. And my heart aches when your tears flow. But then spring breaks, and that's all I know. All I know.
All I know.
All I know.
All I know.
All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. All I know. You're my harbor, my rainbow, my promise of tomorrow. And my heart aches when your tears flow. But then spring breaks, and that's all